they were looking for. They still get a 1-for-1 trade, and it is going to give them the Roche. But the conditions that eHome are fighting under, that was still very, very good.
Roche is going to go the way of VG, and with this they may feel confident enough to try and push in another lane, try and go for a second set of racks and tier 3s. So looking in very good position in comparison to eHome. I mean, how's the actual overall graph looking? Okay, still about 7,500 lead here for VG. Not a massive one for 14 minutes in, but it's a lead that's been good over time, and eHome have never really been able to swing the game back in their advantage at this point. VG certainly in the driver's seat at the moment, and they're putting on the pressure on the bottom lane. YJ's trying to push up the top on his Luna on his own. VG Gaming just might be able to force him back if they want to go aggressive. They're going to move in here with the creep wave. House, Super, and Ice ready to go and take this fight to the high ground of eHomes. YJ, he's going to live for this tier 2 on his own. Fortification will come out. Should be able to finish that one as he goes back in. The Nether Blast slowly coming out, of course, from Super, just whittling away at this tier 3. Now Fenrir coming in as well. He has got that Blink Dagger. It's that last fight, so we'll see what he's able to do with the Blink. He's got Echo Slam available. All the ults are up for VG Gaming. Let's see who's going to make the first jump here. Netherworld down on the side, ready for eHome to fight into. And just heading up here on the Gyrocopter. A fair bit, and DDC's just going to jump on in straight away with the telekinesis, but how, of course, does have the edges. But look at this, with the reverse life drain, healing him up. He's still alive. It will finally go down now. Aegis is there, ready for round 2. Can they kill him again? That's the question. No, he pops the BKB straight away. They found the tier 3 now. FY moving in as well. And he's trapped Lanham here in the kinetic field and the static storm. They're moving in. They need to kill the Naga. She has got Song available. And then with the ult here from YJ, he's actually doing a significant amount of damage. It's not quite enough. Can he kill Ice? Now Ice gets himself out. Looks like they'll only lose Hal here. Fenrir's actually stuck in the trees. He's got a blink in a second. Will he be able to make it? No, the damage is on him. Earthshaker's all stuck up. They'll find him as well here. The Yules just slowing down the pace, so they'll get the kill nonetheless. And eHome again with the defense. They hold the base and they force VG Gaming right back out.
They are so good at this high ground defense. I mean, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but again, DDC finds the opening one more time. And they play it perfectly there. They find the kill on the gyro. They have to commit Laguna Blade to the first kill, but just bringing him down, forcing out the BKB immediately after. And their defensive play there, buying time. Even though Fenrir actually got a decent Echo Slime off to the side, he found 2 heroes. It's just not enough, and it's really the Glimmer Cape that's doing a lot of work for the Dire. The Glimmer Cape usage from Lanham has been exceptional this game. It's one of the reasons we've seen Zeus fall out of favor recently.
CTY is found Ice. I don't know if he can. He's going to try and go for a solo kill potentially here with the light strike. He's put the BKB as well with the Laguna. Oh, he gets it! Nicely done there by CTY, finding himself a solo kill on Ice.
He tried to go for the counter kill. He did have Bloodstone ready to suicide, but thought maybe he could force CTY down there with the right clicks, and he was close. CTY is stronger in that exchange.
Each game, and I've got to be careful here because eHome are finding a lot of very, very big kills in response to the aggression from VG, and the fact that YJ now has this butterfly complete, 1400 gold as well. He's only about 300 gold or so behind the Gyrocopter. So this Luna's going to start getting very, very, very scary. And it's going to be even harder for VG Gaming to break the base. As we've seen so far, pretty much over the last 10 minutes, they just haven't been able to do so because eHome take the fight every time.
And one of the luxuries that YJ has in this game is that he doesn't have to be very cautious with using Flutter, I feel. The Gyro is going to hit him anyway because of the MKB, but the other heroes have so limited physical damage output that he can probably almost just use an aggressive Flutter with his BKB just to run in, have 522 move speed, find his designated target, and just try to bring them down as fast as possible. And it's going to put a lot of pressure on VG here.
Very nice pickup here from Lanham. He's got the completed Pipe of Insight, which against VG's lineup is going to be fantastic in these team fights.
Pipe and Glimmer against Zeus. How much magic resist does he have? 57% before he glimmers.
Very nice indeed. Thundergod's Wrath just coming out to get a bit of intel from the side of eHome. Check where they're all at. I think VG will be a little bit more careful about kind of looking for a fight and trying to get this push onto this, but they might even just hang back and wait until Hal's got another item online. He's sitting on 3,400 gold at the moment, so maybe that's when they'll look to go for the go time again. At eHome, I think they're going to be more confident in leaving the base and looking for a fight themselves. Adam's got the Song available if they want to try and set it up. They've got the wall, they've got all their ultimates online. If eHome can find a jump onto VG, I can quite easily see them coming out on top here. Moving forward.
pretty good position here to maybe force a BKB from CTY. I think if he Blink glimpses him there, he might bait out a BKB charge from CTY, but it's down to 5 seconds anyway, so it actually doesn't really matter. If they weren't looking to fight in the next 55 seconds, it makes no difference. All BKBs are 5, right?
I believe so, after the amount of fights we've seen.
Yeah?
Yeah. Most BKBs on the deck, all at 5 seconds. And the fact that FY, of course, he is very close. Well, he's halfway there to his Aghanim Scepter. Has the point booster, has the Ogre Club. So he's more than 50% of the way there. And that's going to be very nice against the lineup of eHome. If he's able to track them.
He almost has it. 700.
Oh, okay, he's got the stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's very, very close indeed.
But it's still going to be a little bit complicated to set it up, because if he doesn't catch the Naga in the static storm, they can always just song and disengage anyway. And with the 5-second BKBs, the timing has to be exceptional to be able to bring down key targets with both Glimmer Cape and, of course, Pipe available for Lanham.
Now he's got to complete his Satanic. So we've seen in these last few fights, one of the issues for Vici is the fact that they lose How at the start every time. Now if he's able to get that Satanic off, it's still going to be very hard because he seems to always get kind of chain stun, chain locked down. He's going to have to hope that he can even get the BKB off before the fight begins, or be allowed that small window to activate it in the fight. So otherwise the Satanic isn't going to be able to do him too much. But I guess at the least it's going to make him a lot more tanky there with the extra HP.
Yeah, he's still finding some levels for some extra stats here, but I think this is about the peak HP he will have in this game. He'll have maybe 200 more from stats and level ups, and that's it.
Unlike this is where eHome, they're trying to go aggressive now. They're ready to try and look for a fight themselves onto the side of VG. Heading into the jungle here, smoked up. FY's going to back up. Pings are coming out. It looks like they're aware that something's going on. And VG just playing it careful. All grouped around towards the bottom, actually, as a 4-man. Making it very hard for eHome to get a jump on them. It looks like VG will be able to avoid that rotation for the time being. How's Roshan looking? Roshan, still about a minute or so before we'll see when Roche is back up. But we may at this point see both teams kind of just hang off until one of them is able to get the Aegis here. eHome just trying to take away a bit of the jungle here from VG.
This is why it's so good for Vici Gaming to have taken the Rax top early, because it gives them a lot of information. When no one is pushing out this top lane, if they wait like one creep wave and no one is showing still, they know eHome are up to snuff. Like, there's no way they're just going to let this push into their base and start taking tier 4 towers, so they're definitely going for a smoke play. And for eHome to be able to pull these smoke ganks off, they need to push this top lane out very far, and I think they have to get Boots of Travel maybe on their Luna so she can push it out and join the fight afterwards. But if you're YJ right now, I don't think you want to go for them. I think you want to get another fighting item first, maybe a Satanic for him as well. Looks like that is the build. He has it now if he wants to buy it, or what's he?
Yeah,
he's 20 short. He's going to get it in a sec.
So I mean, with the Satanic Butterfly on the Luna, I mean, it's the fact that the Jara has got that MKB with the Satanic. It's going to be quite a close fight, I feel, between these two. They're pretty similar power levels. We'll see who's able to get the jump. And hanging around Roche here. It looks like it's going to be a longer respawn here, so both teams got about 3 minutes or so until Roche is available again.
There it is. Satanic and the Axe.
The Axe for F1. Okay.
And there's a couple of items to keep in mind here. Of course, the #1 item we always talk about when we have Aghanim Scepter Disruptor in play is the BKB. But there are a lot of other items that are very valuable for eHome. They can't use the Yules of Lina or the Shiva's Guard. The Luna cannot use her Satanic, which could prove to be absolutely huge. And should they manage to catch out Lanham, there's no Pipe, there's no Crest, there's no Glimmer Cape. It's a really big item right now, but the difficult thing for FY is going to be to find the right position. Of course, he does have Blink Dagger, but well, maybe it's not so hard after all. They can Zeus ult, and he can blink and find his target of choice and basically almost force a 1-for-1 trade.
Oh, they're going to jump in and straight onto YJ, but they don't catch him in the kinetic. They've got the glimpse though, but no, the BKB's there. He's going to be fine, and now the side of eHome trying to reinitiate, moving in. They take away the Nether Ward. Now YJ with the ultimate trying to find How, and he'll cancel the TP. How's to the high ground. Will put the BKB, but the Laguna Blade going for it. How getting low. He's trying to fight through this, but he goes down here. Nice echo sound from Fenrir, though. He catches two. They'll find both of those kills, but Fenrir loses his life. Super trying to look for the life train here onto CTY, and it is a 2-for-2 at the moment here. Is anything more going to kick off? TPs and then cancels it straight away. Gets himself glimpsed actually away. Won't get trapped up by the kinetic field as well. ROTK is going to be alright. Super ice. And FY the only ones to remain alive here for Vici. Let's see if they can find anything more. Actually, going into the wall here, and ROTK is going to chase it down here with a vacuum. But now the life train, she's going to be careful. Oh! Only just able to get himself away. Ice just straight up kills himself. Realizes that he hasn't got a chance in hell against CTY.
Wait, so how did Gyro get up there?
Did he not get vacuumed up?
No, because the vacuum was somewhere else, I think. I feel like he used the vacuum further down.
He might have got force staff. There's a
Did he get force staffed by his own teammate? Because there's no aggressive force staff, right?
Either way, it did not go down well for How that one.
How did that happen?
How?
Did they force staff him with their own Pugna? Like, I'm sure I saw another vacuum than that one. And he can't have been up there for like 30 seconds straight.
Well, nonetheless, 21-18 again. E-Home finding some very good fights.
Oh, he got lifted by Rubik.
I know, there's a reason why we have you here on the casting desk.
Yeah, so that I can get answers from Twitch chat.
Thanks, Twitch chat.
You know,
49 minutes in coming in now.
I'm actually drawing all my knowledge from
Let's have a look at the graphs and how are we doing?
Just telegraphing their comments to you.
6,000 still for VG. So they're kind of holding on here, VG. Experience difference still slap bang around 0. But you've got to be honest, the fact that E-Home are holding on as well as they are, with the fact that they are down a set of racks, is looking up for the side of the Dire. Leaning now with 3.5k gold on top of the Aghanims, and YJ continuing to just look very, very scary. Yeah, I've got the Gyrocopter now, 2,000 ahead, coming up to 3k gold. We'll see what he goes for as his next item. They're just playing it safe here, VG, farming up. Roshan is going to spawn now. So we'll see which team's able to take that. It looks like both are a little bit interested. Moving in towards the nearby. And here we go. Okay. Now, is he going to head in for this one? He's ready to fight around it. E-Home there on the high ground. They're ready to return engagement if anything kicks off. Rubik trying to build towards his Aghanims. Top lane as well. YJ just pushing it in. Feeling very confident. He knows that they're all around the Roche pit. He's got this space to go for it.
This is the kind of situation E-Home want to end up in, where this top lane has so much momentum that YJ could be anywhere right now. If he... Once again, we might consider Boots of Travel as the next item for the Luna here. That is going to be the choice if he wants to. Because if he completes his inventory first, these split push plays are not an option anymore, and that's a really big problem. So I think he kind of has to go for Boots of Travel before he gets his 6th item. Let's see what the choice is, though.
Okay. Moving in ahead, just popping the whips down on Zara TK.
Trying to, I don't know.